90-Day Fiance. Big Ed shares biggest worry after Liz split. 90-Day Fiance. Rob and Sophie destined for divorce. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Big Ed Brown shares his biggest worry after splitting from Liz Woods on 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after. She has some big decisions to make moving forward, but his decisions don't seem to be as tough. 90-Day Fiance. Liz Woods has big decisions to make post-Ed Brown relationship. Ed Brown and Liz Woods are now dealing with the aftermath of their split. After calling off the wedding, she feels it's painful to be around him. She doesn't think he cares to talk to her, so she and her daughter, Riley, are going back to San Diego, California, for a bit. The 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after cast member needs time to consider her next step. She needs to decide whether to stay in Arkansas or move back to San Diego. She gave up everything to move out there, and now she has to start over on her own. Liz also needs to figure out what she will do for work. She and Big Ed started doing real estate together, but since they are no longer together, she has to think about doing it on her own. However, she can only move forward with her real estate license in Arkansas. Ed worries who is going to clean the house. Big Ed doesn't have too much to think about. He plans to live in the house where he and Liz live together. He can also continue with the real estate work since he will be staying in Arkansas. The 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after castmate finds it sad that he has to start his life over again at 58. However, his biggest worry moving forward is thinking about who will clean his house. He doesn't know if he should hire a cleaner or if he should start cleaning the house himself. Big Ed is disappointed that he and Liz Woods didn't work out. He feels they had invested so much time into their relationship. However, he doesn't feel like he failed. He thinks that they both dodged a bullet, but now he is left with a home and doesn't know how it will get cleaned. Fans slam 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after celebs behavior. Ed Brown, worrying about who would clean his house once Liz Woods left, didn't sit well with fans. One person can't believe that the only thing he can think about is having to hire a cleaning lady. Another person finds it sad that the first thing he thinks about after the split is he has no one to clean his house for him. Many 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after fans aren't happy with his behavior. One person feels that Big Ed should have at least pretended for 1 second that he cared about the breakup. Another person can't believe that he didn't say a word about her or their broken engagement. Instead, he brought up who was going to clean his house. A person even feels he shouldn't be on the show anymore. 90-Day Fiance. Rob and Sophie destined for divorce. Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra from 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after continue to fight. A fun outing trying on naughty outfits leads to another argument. Are they destined for a divorce? 90-Day Fiance. Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra try on costumes. Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra are working on their marriage. They recently went to couples therapy. Since the session, she can tell he is trying to be sweeter and more sensitive. She decides to fulfill his fantasy and try on naughty costumes for him. She wants him to see that she is willing to try it if he is into it. However, she wants him to do the same. The 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after cast member points out a schoolgirl outfit. She agrees to try it on, but if certain body parts are sticking out, she isn't coming out of the changing room. Sophie picks out bottoms that Rob calls a jockstrap. He doesn't want to try it on because it barely covers anything. However, she also wants him to try on what he calls a harness. He agrees to try them on to make her happy, but the backless underwear is a no-go. Rob unhappy with Sophie's outfit. Rob Warren comes out of the dressing room with the harness on. Sophie doesn't know if he's wearing it right, but she thinks it looks good on him. She says it looks cute, but he doesn't agree. Now it's the 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after castmate's turn to try on her schoolgirl outfit. However, She tells him that if it doesn't look cute, she isn't going to show him. After trying on the skirt, she says she isn't going to wear it because it doesn't cover her bottom. Sophie walks out of the change room with the schoolgirl shirt and tie on. Rob isn't happy. He thinks the shirt looks like an old regular top that she would wear any day of the week. However, she feels that you can see through the top, but he thinks there is nothing special about the top, and that gets her upset. 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after couples' costumes lead to big fight. Sophie Sierra was hoping Rob Warren would compliment her on how she looked in the outfit. She tells him that she said he looked cute, but he didn't have anything nice to say about how she looked. She doesn't understand how he can look at her and not say anything, yet instead have a gross look on his face. The 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after reality star reaches her breaking point. She asks Rob if he wouldn't care if she walked out and be with someone else. He tells her that he does care, but he adds that he doesn't want to feel like this anymore. Sophie gets mad and walks out of her and Rob's apartment. She feels that he doesn't care about her anymore. Are they heading for a divorce? 90-Day Fiancé. Jasmine Pineda scammed Gino Palazzolo. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo are considered to be some of the most problematic couples in the franchise today. The two have gone through some ups and downs during the 8th season of Happily Ever After. However, some Redditors think Jasmine was just using Gino all along. Keep reading to see why. 90-Day Fiancé. Jasmine Pineda faces backlash on Mother's Day. One of the latest updates from Jasmine was her IG stories post during Mother's Day. Many Redditors were furious as the 90-Day Fiancé star promoted her on life-ins instead of celebrating the special day. Some pointed out that Mother's Day in Panama is celebrated in December, but Jasmine has been in the US for quite some time and has seemingly let go of the life she used to have in Panama. I know she's in the US and I can't stand Jasmine, but Mother's Day today is a US holiday and might mean nothing to her, especially not having her kids here. No, I think most of think Jasmine is as *** to mother. Larissa got hate, but at least she didn't pretend her kids were the priority. I was disgusted on Mother's Day when she advertised her on life-ins, especially considering many made posts about Mother's Day like Larissa. Jasmine scammed Gino. Some Reddit users from a different thread discuss the possibility that Jasmine has only been using Gino all along. According to the poster, they believe that the 90-Day Fiancé star used Gino to get into the US. The Redditor also accuses the Panama native of scamming her husband by telling him that she would have a baby, which she later took back. Furthermore, the poster mentioned how Jasmine Pineda tells everyone that she's depressed and wants to have her kids in the US, but she doesn't even have custody of them in the first place. So I think Jasmine used Gino to just get into the US. The fact that she told him she would have a baby and then changed her mind once she was in the US says it all. And I'm confused on her kids. She says she is depressed and needs them in the US, but she doesn't even have custody of them. The dads do. So would the dads even allow them to come over? It's all fake storylines to stay on the show. The kids were never coming. They said that in their first season. Like you said, she didn't even have custody of them. She is a faker, and all you fools are falling for it because you like fake stuff like big and butts. It is a classic bait and switch. Jasmine was probably hooking up with her friend when Gino went to sleep. 90-Day Fiancé. Jasmine Pineda continues to show off life without Gino Palazzolo. Jasmine has been actively sharing her life in the US without Gino. The 90-Day Fiancé star mostly uploads pictures from her workout routines. She also likes to walk around New York City and show off her stunning outfits. Gino's wife was also called out for having expensive accessories, but she couldn't afford to hire a lawyer for her kids. Jasmine Pineda no longer talks about her husband, creating speculation that they have already called it quits behind cameras. Meanwhile, Gino still has his wedding photos with Jasmine posted on his IG page, but he never mentioned her during Mother's Day, fueling the rumors that they're over. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.